Welcome to the 24th Annual Metro Advancement Council Virtual Luncheon. My name is Mary Pressburg, and it's my pleasure to co-host today's luncheon with Metro alumna and successful MEF staff member, Nancy Marquez. You look really good today. I forgot how to dress up myself, so thank you so much for joining us today to support student growth, mentorship, access, and ultimately success at the Metro Achievement Center for Girls.
We have a fantastic program planned for you today. Despite the challenges of this past year, Metro's impact has continued for hundreds of low-income girls here in Chicago. Today, you'll be hearing from Metro students, parents, alumni, and staff with a focus on perseverance.
And lucky us, I think we can all agree the best part about these luncheons and gatherings is to hear directly from those mostly linked to and impacted by the personalized programs offered at Metro. You will hear from Metro alumna Maria Escobedo, a recent graduate of St. Mary's College and now an actuarial analyst at the Newport Group. I wish she was around for all my math homework back in the day. She is keen to tell you all about her experience at Metro.
The Metro Achievement Center serves low-income Chicago girls in grades 4 through 12 through its after-school and summer programs. Its mission is to guide low-income girls in Chicago along pathways of success. Its proven enrichment programs embrace the dignity of the person by focusing on academic excellence, virtue development, individual attention, and parental engagement.
These young women benefit from the one-on-one conversation and attention from staff, tutors, and mentors, and emerge as empowered young women who understand virtue, kindness, giving back, and more practical skills to advance their educational experience. Today's luncheon is presented by some of my most favorite people, my peers on the Metro Advancement Council. You know who you are. A lovely, generous, and remarkable group of professional women who find time to care and volunteer their time to truly advance Metro's work. On behalf of the Metro girls, thank you to my fellow MAC Council members for all of your time and creativity.
Before we jump into today's program, we'd like to hear a brief word from Father J.P. Mitchell.
Hello, Father J.P.
He's the best.
Hello, my name is Father J.P. Mitchell, chaplain of the Metro Achievement Center for Girls. Thank you very much for joining us today. Though we would normally be enjoying a meal together in the same room, thankfully we can be together through the internet and most importantly, through prayer. At Metro, our mission is founded on the social teaching of the Catholic Church, which has at its heart that each person is a child of God and is thus loved by God and is thus deserving of the love of each human being. So, at Metro, during this past year, which has certainly been filled with its challenges, and for the year ahead, which will also have its own challenges, we strive to help each girl and their parents and their families face those challenges with confidence, knowing that they are loved by their fellow human beings and that they're loved by God. So thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you for those who have donated to this event. Be safe, be warm, and may God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father J.P. We have a few housekeeping notes before hearing from our guests. Today's event is a fundraiser. If you'd like to donate, all proceeds will go directly to student programs at Metro. You can do so by clicking on the links in the description below or by going to midtown.org/luncheon. We also have a 50-50 raffle, and you'll be able to find the tickets at the links mentioned. This is live on the webpage, again, midtown.org/luncheon. Finally, if you prefer, you can also text MAC Luncheon to 76278 to donate today.
Donations will be counted for today's event through next Tuesday, March 23rd. As such, please share this video with as many people as possible, family, friends, cousins, colleagues. Before then, we may or may not remind you to do so throughout today's presentation. For now, we'd like to share with you a few personal stories about Metro. Nancy, a favorite alumna, obviously, and a dedicated volunteer, and now a pivotal staff member. You know Metro as well as anyone, don't you?
Yeah, Mary, that's true. I have been at Metro since 7th grade, and I have been able to accomplish many of my personal and professional goals here, such as attend one of the top high schools in the state of Illinois, as well as do community service in Costa Rica, learn Mandarin in China.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah. Now, don't ask me to speak Chinese. I can't do that anymore.
Like I said, you're fluent as far as I'm concerned. I love those stories about Metro alumna that really embody everything that Metro aspires to be. So thank you, Nancy.
The core components of Metro's impact can be remembered through a simple acronym, A, VIP. At Metro, we believe that every person who walks through the door is a VIP. This acronym could also be a helpful reminder of some of the most important components of our programs. The A stands for academics. Metro students receive support through tutoring and academic classes. And who better to tell us about Metro's impact than the families it serves?
When it comes to academics, the character education that she receives at Metro of being consistent, really trying her best in achieving those goals. If there's something that she's struggling, building that confidence.
All the tutors had different skills and abilities that could help everybody.
It takes me a while to learn something and comprehend it, and then I think tutoring will really help with that because it's it was an extra push, and they're so patient.
Be involved in different activities that they may not have. There's a cooking class, there's a dance class, there's art, there's maybe robotics or technology, So they have a variety of things for the girls to do.
When I was starting high school, I feel like they really helped me prepare for starting high school. And I think that's one of the main reasons that I was able to get into selective enrollment, because of the help that I got from Metro.
The next letter in AVIP, if you're tracking, is V, and it stands for the virtues that Metro students learn about in character education and with their advisors. This past fall, 100% of Metro's 4th through 6th grade students reported that they had grown an understanding of virtue and good character, which I love.
I think they emphasize them a lot, and I don't think they try to enforce it on people. I think they say why they believe that, and they're you can believe whatever you want, and they're so chill about it, They're they explain it in such a good way, and I think I don't get that out of school.
The virtues that they introduce the girls to, they're able to make it very personal for them, and the importance of growing into them.
Well, Metro's really taught me how to be a better person. That will really help you your entire life. Virtues are a big thing here, and it's not just gonna help me now, it's gonna help me all the time.
A word used throughout the month, say sympathy, and so Metro emphasizes the virtues, why they should do and why they shouldn't do, and why. And that's very different from many other programs.
The I stands for individual attention students receive from staff, volunteers, and teachers at Metro.
Camila had a wonderful tutor in the one program. For the 3 years, it was the same tutor who she built a really, really strong connection with.
We have one-on-ones, and so I could say, Danny may need a little help with reading, or Bailey may need a little help with more math, and they would get right on it, and they would come up with strategies and different things that I would know that they talked about in their sessions.
With my tutor, she would help me with my homework because I usually struggled and I didn't really understand it, and then she just kind of helped me, and then she started encouraging me, so now I really enjoy math.
They care. Not saying that teachers don't care at school, but you actually know that they actually care. Here, they show their feeling and their sympathy.
And finally, P stands for parents. At Metro, we believe that parents are the primary educators of their children. Therefore, we provided a supplementary program to make sure that parents are growing alongside their students.
Your daughter's learning about this virtue. Why don't you guys practice that at home? These are some tips that you guys can use.
What works for one person, you might share what another person may try, and sharing different things. So I think it helps us to be better parents because we can see things from different levels of kids' points of view and different cultures too.
That it's okay to not be perfect, and that we're going to be making mistakes, but that there is support. And again, just making connections with other parents. A lot of friends. I have a lot of friends, a lot of support. Yeah, it's a life-changing experience. And I just feel so fortunate and so blessed as I think back on everything that Metro has given us.
This past fall, 90% of Metro parents agree that thanks to Metro's virtual fall program, their family unity improved.
Nancy, everything that you just described is exactly what I have witnessed year over year. Metro has changed the lives of so many families, as you talked about, not just our beautiful young women. Their success would not be possible, however, without all of our program staff, without the generous support of our greater Chicagoland community, who truly care to make a difference and to move the needle for these girls and their communities and families. We'd like to take a moment now to thank specifically today's presenting and gold sponsors. Each year, sponsors like these rise to the call to truly transform these critical programs with their generous donations, and we need them. So thank you. Today's presenting sponsors include, and again, thank you. Today's gold sponsors include,
At the end of today's presentation, we'll share a full list of today's sponsors. For now, we like to showcase Metro's perseverance through the challenges of the past year. Despite the pandemic, Metro's staff, volunteers, teachers, and students have risen to the challenge, and the program's incredible impact continues for over 500 Metro kids and families. Here's Metro's story from this past year.
So, together with the rest of the educational world, I think academic delivery became next to impossible, or almost a mountain that you felt you did not know how to climb.
At the beginning, we just wanted to make sure that our parents and our families just knew that we were going to be there for them, even though we were far away and couldn't be at the center. So I know one of the first things we started doing was coming up with resources, different activities, things like that for families, and putting them on our website.
So in the summertime, we did backpacks, which we called kits, summer learning kits. We gave them everything.
We tried to maintain tutoring as much as possible. We tried to set people up with their tutors online through a program called Trilogy Mentors, and we did that in the beginning.
I got really close to my mentors, especially over the summer. I really connected with them.
Really just when the mentors asked you about your life and stuff, cause sometimes you just don't have anybody to talk to and they just really listened and stuff. So that kind of helped.
Tell us about your machine.
And then the side ones, close it. I did the STEM apprenticeship this summer, so I got to build the projects on my own. I think it was a little cooler because I don't know, it was just really nice to be able to do something on my own without the help of anyone else.
I think the character Ed, we talked a lot about confidence and patience. I don't know, I just kind of opens my perspective of being a better person and being kind to other people.
I also like how they incorporate the father and daughter dance, and because of COVID, they tried to do it virtually. Those are important activities to foster family.
For the first time, just kind of wipe everything off the table. Okay, what do we do? What are we about? And let's dream. And let's just really think about how we can have an effective delivery of this mission to our students and their families. And it just went so well that I think that there was a lot of excitement and enthusiasm and confidence, really, that, yeah, we know what we're doing, and we know our families, and we know education, we know our mission. It's easy to collaborate, and it's easy to make adjustments and be flexible.
So many parents are just so grateful to see the tutors go, again, above and beyond to make sure that the students aren't just getting the tutoring, but they're also getting that care for them, that they care.
We, as a parents, we always need that extra help. We cannot do it alone, at least that's my belief.
I can trust the people that have been, I don't want to say hired, but been called to volunteer at Metro, that they were going to be giving their all in all to your daughter.
I would also say the hard work from our families and our students, a lot who have had to take on more responsibility at home, and just staying committed to their studies and to their future as well has been awesome to see.
Gosh, yeah, the resilience of just everyone, because it's not just Metro, it's a whole group effort. So it's the parents, it's the students, it's the tutors. There's so many components, and just seeing how everyone just came together and was we can do this. We can figure things out to make sure that the girls are getting the care that they need. In this new, way of doing things, it was just so beautiful to see everyone just come together.
The fact that they're just doing it, they're still coming, and they're not giving in after a year I think that's a testament.
Metro's continued impact in the face of such adversity is obviously truly inspiring.
If anything, Metro's continued impact has flourished during this time. And this is due to the creativity, passion, and perseverance from Metro's staff and volunteers. And just a quick reminder, you can contribute to Metro's continued impact today by visiting the link below or by texting MAC Luncheon to 76278.
We'd now like to turn our attention to another stellar Metro alumna, Maria Escobedo. Maria attended Metro from 7th grade through high school graduation. Now that is what I call perseverance and commitment. Good for you, Maria. She then attended St. Mary's College. What a great school, by the way. Some of my dearest friends graduated from there. You know who you are. Maria is the first member of her family to achieve a college degree, paving the way for many others at Metro and our community. Maria, thank you for joining us. We want to hear all about your story.
Thank you, Mary. My name is Maria Paula Escobedo. I was born and raised in Pilsen, a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood located in the heart of Chicago. During the early 2000s, gang violence was at its peak, and from a young age, I had to adapt to survive in my community. Surrounded by violence, poverty, and a lack of educational resources, my path to a college education appeared to be non-existent. One day, a representative from Midtown Educational Foundation visited my 6th grade class and informed us about their after-school and summer programs. I remember taking a pamphlet home, excited and hopeful that the Metro Achievement Center for Girls would start my educational success journey. Before Metro, I was overwhelmed in navigating the unknown world of higher education. I needed guidance, support, and stability, which was provided by the women who volunteered each year as mentors. One of my mentors, Stefani, significantly impacted my life. Our one-on-one conversations provided a safe outlet for me to express myself and share my fear of failure. She was present and attentively listened to what I struggled with at school and at home. Her stories about overcoming obstacles and discouragements highlighted her virtue of perseverance. Stefani helped me address my challenges and create a plan that I could use to grow as an individual. I am in awe of the dedication shown by these professional women who sincerely want to be a part of their students' lives. The Metro staff want to hear about their students' hopes and dreams and our struggles and failures. They are here because they believe in our potential and want to share what they have learned. Being in an environment of supportive and encouraging women influenced my desire to study in the STEM field. Even though I did not have a Metro mentor in college, I surrounded myself with friends who share my values and sought out mentorships through my professors. I have stumbled and fallen through chemical engineering courses, physics, and computer science majors. There were moments where I felt defeated, but I was determined to be the first one in my family to receive a bachelor's degree. The mathematics department also selected me to display my senior comprehensive project at St. Mary's College Symposium. Metro gave me the toolkit to exceed in my studies, but they also prepared me for the setbacks I would face. The staff creates an environment where a young woman feels safe to fail. They remind us that not all losses are setbacks. Instead, they are setups for a comeback. Their personal experiences and careers became one voice of hope and insight into the infinite possibilities of success after high school. The biggest lesson Metro teaches its students is that with hard work and perseverance, each of us can move beyond the circumstances that we were born into.
Maria, how beautiful. It's been so lovely getting to know you. For all of you watching, if you too would like to maximize the impact of these critical programs, now is the time to donate. The campaign once again is open until Tuesday, March 23rd. So please donate, text, and tell your friends.
Our thanks again to the Metro Advancement Council, our sponsors, raffle donors, and to everyone who helped make today's event happen. And a special thanks to you, our viewers who are tuning in today. You can help Metro by donating today or by simply spreading the word about today's event with friends online and on social media. With this, the 24th Annual Metro Advancement Council Luncheon has come to a close.
What a shame.
I know, so quick. However, giving for the event continues through next Tuesday, March 23rd. Once again, thank you so much for your generous support and for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
But having a program like Metro that is able to have role models and successful women that are able to bring back into the community their own experiences, their love to see another girl become a strong woman that can provide and give back to the community. I think that's an aspect that was needed more than learning their ABCs or getting a 100 in the math test. It's more about enjoying the journey, not getting to the 100, but really understanding that, oh, I can do this, I am capable. There's other people that are doing something good for the community. My hope is for Camila one day to be able to come back and tutor or mentor a girl that can, in the future, again, that trickle-down effect of giving back and being able to see that. It's really important at home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.